Please welcome our special guests for the ceremony today. Laurel Crosby, President of BC Wheelchair Sports Association. Kathy Newman with Wheelchair Rugby, World Wheelchair Rugby, and elders Kevin Kelly and his son Michael Gabriel. And now our officials. Now on to our teams. Team Australia. Team Denmark. L'équipe de France. Team Great Britain. Team Japan. L'équipe du Canada, Team Canada. Bonjour everyone, welcome. My name is Fanny Smith and I will be your MC for this weekend. Bonjour, bienvenue à l'anneau olympique de Richmond pour la Coupe Canada 2022. It is now my pleasure and honor to welcome Elder Kevin Kelly along with his son Michael Gabriel from the Kwantlen Nation to come forward and open this event for us. If you want to.
ACM Siaya. Start the day off by the teachings of my uncle Eugene Harry, thanking my Chichil CM above me, my creator, my ancestors before me, for paving the way, planting the seeds, because without them, we wouldn't be here. Our elders in our community, and our children, and the ones that are unborn yet. It's a reason why we make these big decisions in our community. It's not for ourselves, it's for the next 7 generations. We come here in a good way to celebrate with you guys. I know it's been a long time since you were able to come out and enjoy sports with your friends and family, your brothers, your sisters. We come here in a good way to start your event off with prayer to ground you, because you all traveled, some of you traveled here to join us today. And we heard sad news that America was supposed to be here with us today. We'll keep them in our thoughts and our prayers. They're here with us in spirit. There's a story I want to share with you. The drum to us is the beat of the heart. I asked my Uncle Stephen this when I was 17 years old. I said, "Why are people so drawn to the drum, Uncle?" And he said, "You remember when you're 9 months being brought into this world in your mom's womb, what did you hear? Her heartbeat." The drum to us is the heartbeat of our people, but also our ancestors. So when we share our prayers, my dear loved ones that are here, that traveled here, when we share these prayers, we're grounding you. We're grounding you so that you can enjoy today. We're grounding you so that you can enjoy today, so that you could be here and present just to enjoy every single moment because you traveled. The prayer song that we're going to share with you here today actually came from the land where my community is, in Fort Langley. It's a beautiful prayer song. It's called our Kwantlen Land Song. Came to us from a beautiful man named Kelsey Charlie from Stehelis, from Harrison Hot Springs. He came down to our community in Kwantlen in Fort Langley. He went for a walk to the tip of the island because we're surrounded by the Fraser River. And as he heard these waves bounce against the shore, this is the prayer that he heard. He saw a log floating downstream. He saw that log spin around once. He heard this prayer. He saw that log spin around 3 more times, and this is a prayer that came to him. So whenever we welcome guests, family, or friends to our territory, this is a song that we welcome you in a good way. If you need to share some tears, sometimes the prayers that we share are the locket to unlock the key to our heart to allow those emotions to come out. If you need to cry through this prayer, it's okay. I want to share one story before we go forward. We were at an event in Surrey this one day, and this is how strong our prayers are. We drummed for this community that was fundraising for money so they could bring more equipment for the youth. So they had our family come out and drum. And as we were drumming, off in the distance on this hill, I seen a little girl perched up on her dad's shoulders. And the little girl went like this, tapped her dad, asked her to put down. She ran, and usually when we get really into singing songs, because all of our songs are co-ed, which mean men and women share prayers together, we usually form a circle, just as we are today. And we form that circle, and that little girl got put down on the ground from her dad, and she ran towards us. She ran around the circle. She bumped into my thigh, and then she started dancing in the middle of the floor. And as she was dancing in the middle of the floor, she had the biggest smile on her face. And as she had that biggest smile on her face, she danced for another 15 minutes on that floor. Then we finished. Down the hill, her dad ascended. Red marks down his face, tears coming down his face still. He said, "My whole life, I've never seen my daughter ever do that." And she's about 6 years old. And do you want to know the crazy thing? She was deaf. She didn't hear any of that. when we were drumming and sharing prayers, she didn't hear any of that. But she jumped into the middle of the circle and she started dancing. I wanted to share that story with you because that's how strong our prayers are. And I want to pray for each and every one of you this week to have a good week, to enjoy the sports, enjoy this moment because it's been so long since we got together. It's been so long since we could run into each other's wheelchairs, have fun, travel around the world. So we're here in a good way to start your day off with prayer. But also in the same way, we're making sure after this event's done, you make it home safe. You make it home safe to your hotel if you're staying in a hotel. You make it home safe to your loved ones. So that's why we're here. We're here to share prayer with you here today. Open up in a good way so that you can enjoy this moment and this time here. I want to thank Wheelchair Sports. I shook the president's hand over here. Thank all the organizers and all the people behind the scenes that makes this event so beautiful for the ones that are participating. Thank you guys. With that, I say all my relations, I hold my hands up. For the ones that don't understand when I hold my hands up, I have the utmost respect for each and every one of you here in this room. Have a good day and enjoy playing this week. Aichka CM. We also have to honor that we are a guest on this territory of Tsleil-Waututh, Musqueam, and Squamish. We thank them for allowing us to provide this prayer on their traditional land. Haichka Siem, thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that beautiful welcome. We do have a gift to thank you for your presence today. What an honor. Thank you so much. And now, please join me in welcoming our special guest for today's ceremonies, member of the organizing committee and president of BC Wheelchair Sports and Wheelchair Rugby Canada, Ms. Laurel Crosby, will now say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of BC Wheelchair Sports and Wheelchair Rugby Canada, I'm very excited to welcome everyone to the International Wheelchair Rugby Canada Cup 2022. We have missed you over the last few years and look forward to reconnecting throughout the tournament. Despite the tremendous challenges that the pandemic has brought over the last couple of years, it is wonderful to see the dedication, commitment, and perseverance that all participants have continued to bring to the sport of wheelchair rugby. We know that the games over the next 4 days will be exciting, highly competitive, and great fun to watch. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the provincial and federal government for their ongoing support of this prestigious event, as well as the support of all of our tremendous sponsors. A huge thank you to the Canada Cup Organizing Committee for pulling together this tournament. The experience and expertise of the BC Wheelchair Sports staff and volunteers will ensure that this, as always, will be a world-class event. We look forward to seeing the stands filled with both our loyal spectators as well as those of you joining us for the first time. If you are a first-time spectator, welcome. We know that you will be hooked by the end of the first game. I wish all the competitors the very best of luck. Have fun over the next 4 days.
Thank you. And now, please welcome Kathy Newman to bring greetings from World Wheelchair Rugby.
Well, I'm so excited to be here on behalf of World Wheelchair Rugby to welcome you all to the Canada Cup. This event is near and dear to my heart. I can remember back in 2004 when we hosted the first Canada Cup. Our purpose for hosting was to provide more opportunities for the top-ranked teams to have an international competition. And we also wanted to gain experience hosting international events. With the Olympics and Paralympics coming to Vancouver in 2010, we wanted to leverage these events and build on the legacies we had anticipated. And so, history was made, as today we are enjoying this amazing legacy facility, the Richmond Oval. And top-ranked teams continue to enjoy an excellent competitive tournament, access classification, and continue their preparations for the upcoming World Championships in Denmark. I want to acknowledge all of the member nations here who are competing this week as having hosted or who will be hosting major events on the World Wheelchair Rugby calendar. We are very grateful for your continued willingness to host and want to encourage you to think about legacies that can be beneficial to support the growth and development of wheelchair rugby domestically, nationally, and globally. Thank you to our hosts, Wheelchair Rugby Canada and BC Wheelchair Sports. And a special thank you to all the amazing tournament sponsors, including Sport Canada, the province of BC, and VESCO, for your continued financial support. These events cannot happen without the strong leadership team, including the organizing committee, officials, classifiers, and amazing volunteers. So once again, on behalf of World Wheelchair Rugby, thank you. And it is wonderful to see you all on the court again. Man alive, it's good to be back.
Thank you, Kathy. You're right. It is good to be back. And now, please welcome Michelle McLeod. Those who can, please stand and rise for the national anthem of Canada.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Goosebumps every time. Thank you so much for coming again, Michelle. It's always amazing to hear you sing. I would like to ask the captains from Canada et le capitaine de l'équipe France de venir à l'avant for our ceremonial tip-off. And now that we've officially started our tournament, in closing, we do want to thank one more time our many partners, sponsors, and wonderful volunteers for supporting the 2022 Canada Cup. Sans nos partenaires, commanditaires et merveilleux bénévoles, ce tournoi ne serait jamais possible. Let's play some rugby. Bonne chance à tous, bon tournoi.
my bones in the anvil of